Wrestling friends, and welcome to the Goodbread Wrestling channel, also known as the Figure 4 TV. Now today we got recent news on Jacob Fatu. We all know that he was injured due to the internet. We all had inside information, so we knew that we probably wasn't gonna get a match between Drew Mack and Jacob Fatu on WWE SmackDown San Jose. But the way they wrote him off was unique. And this is why I tell you guys, you got to pay attention to how they write these people off of television. Similar to the Jay Cargill write-off, they didn't have us physically see him get touched. They just panned to the backstage and he was on the ground bleeding. So check out the intro, and when we come back, we talk about this attack angle. Jacob Fatu, who was missing in action, has officially been taken off WWE television. And now the real reason for his absence has been revealed. The Samoan Werewolf is facing a long recovery after undergoing major dental and health-related procedures that will keep him sidelined well into 2026. During the October 17th edition of SmackDown, Fatu was written off programming, sparking speculation about his condition. After the show, fans began asking questions online, and Corey Hayes of Body Slam confirmed the situation. When one fan asked if Fatu was simply getting new teeth, Hayes responded directly, yes. He then went further, making it clear that wasn't just a minor procedure, he's getting his entire mouth work on. Another fan pushed for clarity, wondering if this meant something cosmetic like veneers or if it was health related. Hayes replied with a short but telling answer, health-wise. Guys gotta understand, Jacob Fatu is gonna get the rocket pack put on his back. And you got to have a smile. You got to be presentable. You got to be marketable when they do that. When you look at the Roman Reigns and the Rocks and even the Usos, you see they got that perfect smile. So if you got to get some cosmetic surgery done, you got to get it done. That makes it clear Fatu's situation is more serious than cosmetic enhancement, with reports already suggesting he'll be out until late 2026. WWE is bracing for a long stretch without one of the most explosive talents on their roster. As you guys can see here, you got a couple of tweets here. He's getting his entire mouth work on, health-wise. Now, in my opinion, this is just WWE correcting their wrongs. They should have been put the title on Drew McIntyre, but they couldn't put the title on Drew McIntyre just yet, because then we wouldn't have got the Seth Rollins versus Cody match at Crown Jewel, and that was the money-making match. Pretty similar to why we didn't give the title to Jay Cargill just yet, because then we would have had Jay Cargill versus Stephanie, and they didn't want that. The company didn't want that match because that's a future WrestleMania match. So they'd rather go with Tiffany. So this is why Tiffany got the go. And now, after Crown Jewels, we'll see the titles change hands. Cody definitely will lose the title to Drew Mack. And eventually, like I said, because I don't think Drew Mack attacked Jacob Fatu. So I think this is all gonna lead to Cody versus Randy Orton. That's the match that everybody want. We've been clamoring for that match since Cody returned to WWE. And I know that's the match that we're going to go with. Randy Orton is playing this good guy role right now, but eventually he's going to go back to his natural position of being a heel. And who better to get your heel points up on than the ultimate over babyface, the quarterback of the company. So I really think WWE is just correcting their wrongs with this story now. They had to write Jacob Fatu off of TV because Jacob was injured. He was injured due to out of the ring. He had an out of the ring injury. So, and we all know now that he's going to get surgery and something on his mouth. Well, now we can have Drew Mack take the title off of Cody, or we can have Randy Orton take the title off of Cody. We can have Drew Mack lose to Cody, which he probably gonna do, but then next up is definitely gonna be Randy Orton, and then we have Randy take the title off of Cody. Because I always tell you guys, the story in wrestling and the money is made in wrestling when the over babyface, the super over babyface, is chasing the heel. This is pretty much why we normally give the winner of the Royal Rumble to the newcomer, but the babyface. The Royal Rumble is a babyface event. You know what I mean? That's who you give it to, because then they'll go on and chase your heel champion at WrestleMania, and that's when it'll culminate into a pop. The face will finally capture the moment at WrestleMania and dethrone the heel. That's how you make money in wrestling. But right now, SmackDown's kind of at a standstill because the good guy has the title. You know what I mean? People don't really get invested when the bad guys, the heels, are doing the chasing. So this is why I say it's definitely time for Cody to lose that title, drop that title to a heel. Whether that's going to be Drew Mack or Randy Orton, he needs to drop it. But I definitely think that this story needs to go in the direction of Randy Orton being Jacob Fatu's attacker. I really think so. All right, guys. So guys, let me know. Do you think Jacob Fatu will return stronger after this setback, or will such a long absence hurt his momentum in WWE? Before you answer that, guys, I'll also pose a question. Do you guys really believe it was Drew McIntyre who attacked Jacob Fatu? Because like y'all see in the thumbnail, I have another theory. I think this was done by Randy Orton, the Viper himself, because Drew Mack is too obvious, and it's never the obvious person. Remember with the Naomi and the Jade Cargill angle, it never is the obvious person, guys. Plus, Drew Mack is a bold heel. Drew Mack, he got nothing to lose by saying he did it. He did it. If he did it, Drew Mack would have said that he did it. I don't think Drew Mack did this work right here, guys. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe if you're new over here. I appreciate you.
Tensions rising in our... The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And what the hell?
Go get medical right now. Okay? Hey, did you see anything that happened?
Were those Fatu's teeth on the ground?
I don't want to speculate. There is the man that obviously has a big Jacob Fatu.
Or McIntyre, understand him. McIntyre directly in the #1 contender spot. All the...
We're at it. Very rarely is San Jose or SmackDown. Drew McIntyre would like to address the WWE Universe.
San Jose. Fatu is no breaks. Referee, do me a favor.
Don't you say another word. Now, I don't swear to God, if I find out that you had any...
I'm always jumping for the rest of them back there. Please tell me you're not working for corporate Cody now. This is not, we're done with all what to sit here and watch you talk. They wanted enough. I think we should. I think we should, right? I think we should give them, let's do it right here, right now. Come and get.
They're starting to meet. The fight is on. Graves, the fight is on.
The American.
What the hell's going on, Corey? Right over here to your right.
I mean, great, because he feels that McIntyre screwed the fans out of a #1. Rhodes isn't dressed to compete. He's wearing damn dress shoes.
Tony Rhodes champion. He's here to fight. for the people, for the universe.
Ryan Travis just trying to get a handle on the situation.
I'm not blaming a fight.
Ooh. Well, we know Cody Rhodes is in a hell of a mood next on the new #1 contender.
I'm not jumping there in front of San Jose.
And it hasn't been official, but Cody
in the timekeeper's area. I mean, this is, what the hell is going on? This is the true definition of chaos.
This is getting ugly in a hurry.
Out of the way. What the hell's going on? But what we do know is Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Finally, they're back in the damn ring, and the referee's looking at the champion. It's Rhodes, and Rhodes just got tossed all the way across the ring on the concrete. I don't know, but what I do know is Cody Rhodes was not going to separate Cody from everyone else.
Cody's intentions may be honorable. Cody's going to take his eye out.
You saw Drew McIntyre smiling. He wasn't smiling for a moment, but that's just how dangerous
McIntyre now.
How personal, I mean, Corey, how personal is it for
But Cody Rhodes now looking for his pound of flesh.
True, and I know we talked about it. Cody's not even dressed to compete.
Still haven't got clarification, but Cody mentioned a championship match. Ryan, have you heard anything, any updates? What are the rules? I don't know. This is
a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.